was really great to have Nick Mathis from VuWall speaking on a great panel this morning. It was about the evolution of control rooms and the influence of AVIO ranking technology in control room environments. So it was excellent to be considered as an expert in the field and be able to participate on this panel with a lot of really great panelists. So looking forward to having some video and content on the release.
Okay, so this morning I was on a panel called Network Video Walls, the Evolution of Control Rooms, and we were talking about how, up until very recently, control rooms have been done with baseband video, HDMI, DisplayPort, even PGA or some older video. But that's a limiting factor, and it creates a lot of single points of failure when these big boxes and switch all that video around. Now that everything is done over IP, all the cameras, all the web pages, all the cache boards, the way that you design these spaces has changed, and the conversation about how to implement them has changed. So on this panel this morning, we talked about security, we talked about remote access, we talked about the scalability of the places in the markets. They were smaller type of environments where they might not have been able to afford or make good use of the solution like this or the CAS. All of that's now possible, and we're still kind of defining everything that goes into that conversation when you land one of these spaces.
There is a lot of questions about the user experience as a control room operator. As we all know, there's a lot of data out there, big data. And so the question is, then what kind of role is AI starting to play in control room? How can we automate things? How can we make similar for the user and for the operator? And that's been our major focus this year. And so we take all of these things to heart. And, with new software releases that come out every quarter, we really try to implement those features to make that whole user experience and much better, much easier, and much more efficient in the control room environment.
Yeah, so AI is going to lead you control rooms, and it already is. For example, at a security center, it's no longer the case where there's a James Bond movie and someone switches a camera and it's a static image, right? AI can detect if a video has been switched even for a microsecond. Or they can detect if someone is taking a PAT badge and scanning it on multiple doors, trying to get into somewhere where they're not able to access, and escalate alerts as needed. And that escalation can go to the video hole. They can send over, an alert saying, hey, put this camera up and put a red border around it saying this is what is to be looked at right now. So that automation coming from different systems, the communication between IP systems and the AI that helps take in all of the data from everywhere and making use of it.
A lot of it is about automation. A lot of it is about, no one person can be able to visualize, 1,000 cameras at once or, all the traffic lights in the city. So AI plays a huge role in that automation, being able to detect things that will bring up, red flags on the wall, be able to highlight what the operator really needs to do in order to make those critical decisions. So it's really all about being able to visualize what you need to see, when you need to see it, and be able to respond quickly to that.